एनीबडी क्यों आछे कोई है हेलो बेटे is there anybody here please I think where are all the people okay today we are in May and May bring 2026 may bring a lot of happiness for also happiness is you don't know what happiness is actually, right? Happiness is just like many other things. It depends on the perspective. What do you find to be good? What what makes you happy may absolutely be not something to make another person happy. And that's the beauty. That's the beauty of life. That's the beauty of what we go through since we take birth and we come into this world, and then and the time in between when we leave this world. And what is this world made up of? What is this time called in between when we spend what's the time called between when we take birth and the time we go away from this space, this planet, this blue planet we call Earth? So what is it called? What do we actually refer it to as? In all of the civilization, in humans, in other life forms, and even if it's called life, right? Now if you don't or you do believe in several lifetimes, different civilizations and life forms outside of Earth, whether you believe it or not, it exists. There are so many things that you have no idea about. Some people have, some do not. And some people, constantly, hi. Okay, I'd like to say, please remember to be civil enough in this live chat. And what do I do over here? I actually speak about life and its myriad faces, consequences, what you go through in your life, and what life has to offer to you. And I will just invite people to listen. If you think if you think that you are relating to what I'm saying, it's fine. If you cannot understand any of it, that is also fine, because we may be all different, but you know what, we are all one. We are all one. We are the source of energy. Basically everything is energy, and love is the highest form of being in a state of the best energy possible. So actually I have too much of information and knowledge within me, and I need to give it out. Yes, it would be lovely if these sessions I could have, in a paid scenario, but well, I have something to give to the world also, so I better as well do this. And this looks fine. And hi, and yeah, I am chilling. So sweet of you, thank you. And I'm fine. Just for these I don't know if I'll be continuing this further ahead in the year or in this month, but these few days I have quite enjoyed coming on this faceless live and on YouTube and just speaking my heart out, because there are so many things that it would the world would be a much better place if we actually spoke our minds and hearts and let people understand that they are not alone in all their sufferings and all the shit that they go through. And there's always the light at the end of the tunnel. If there isn't, that means they are the light themselves. Yeah, the negative energy and Tawhid, that's of course there are two parts of it, but you know what? Like when we say negative and positive, any supposing something has happened and we like its outcome, so then we say, "Wow, something nice has happened," and this is positive. And when the outcome is not according to our liking, we say, "Oh my God, why this thing happened with me? This is such a negative thing." Actually, there's nothing negative and positive. It is just ripples of energy that are going around us, waves, and you have to just be you. Just be you. You don't have to be anybody else. You don't have to think about the consequences, or you don't have to bother about what is going to happen exactly. Like, yes, I am seeing this myself, and I have too much of. I think too much. Can't help it. There's millions of streams of thoughts running in my mind, but yeah, I'll try to compose and compress it. So the thing is, if there's negative, there is also positive. It all balances out. And what you think or what you are scared of, don't be. We shouldn't be scared of anything, because everything is actually trying to help us. We need to know how to accept the help. How to ask for, even if you're not asking for, if somebody is trying to come and help you, take that. And yes, Tawhid, of course, human being is, yes, the spirit. We are actually spirits. We are having a human experience in our body. So what happens is, some people are at a certain vibrational level and few people are at different vibrational levels. So obviously, if you are, say for example, how a school system is, if you're in grade 3, you will obviously not understand what is going on in grade 10 syllabus, right? So you have to climb up slowly. And some people come in already at grade 10, and then they are going through the other grades. And then, but one thing is for sure, whoever is meant to be at whichever level, they will go there, no matter what, no matter who tries to do anything else or block somebody's path. Nothing actually works in the end. I'm here to tell you all that, because I have seen. I mean, I always compare my life to a movie. We make movies, right? So, and like to say to the people listening who will tune in later, every one of our lives are movies, and we are the central characters. You better start looking at yourself like that. And you write the story. You are the co-creator. You are the director, along with universe or the source you have your faith on. And love is all encompassing. Love is not conditional. Conditions and thoughts and limiting beliefs are what the human mind is made to learn. So if you can reprogram your thoughts, you will see the conditions around you will change. And that is what manifestation is. That is what miracles are. It is actually, everything exists as the best possible. How much you can imagine yourself in a good state, you will reach there. And it has always been there. It's just we do not know at a certain point of time how to reach that place. Ha, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, my thought process has always been different and since childhood. And let me tell you something, when by the time I've grown and I've faced a lot of shit, and I'm not taking any special or extra credit. I know many human beings are going on, are facing very, very disgusting things right now. Uh, sure, Satish ji. The thing is, um, each of our lives teaches a lot. And one thing is common: when we go through something difficult, we do learn something. And when we come out of a storm that we had to face and we didn't run away and we fought through it, we change into another version of ourselves, which is, which is a better version of us, obviously, because you're not weak anymore. Like, you're not the same person before the storm and after the storm. I know these are very cliche lines, very, very cliche lines, but it is the truth. It is the truth because you were meant to become that better. Sorry, let's not say better or whatever. You were meant to become that other version of you. So, by going through all the, even good things change us, right? We become like more vibrant, more happy, more loving towards life. And what I have become over the time is very grateful. Uh, okay, Satish ji wanted to ask me something. Please go on and ask. And Tawhid ji, yeah, what is my source of knowledge? It is life. It is universe, and that is why I am speaking in terms of things that others will understand. Life has made me, you know, uh, I if I tell you, I don't know if you'll be able to believe it, but this is not the first time that I'm here on earth, and this is not my first lifetime. And I was always meant to help others, and that I knew from my childhood also, that whatever I was facing, this was not normal. Like, normal as in, sorry, again, normal is again a concocted thing that people, uh, you know, make others believe. Everything is normal. Your normal may be different from others' normal, but everything is normal. Like, let's say traditional, right? So, when I didn't get the traditional life, and I was, of course, I wasn't like elite. I was like, wow, I'm on a different path and different journey and all that. That phase took a long time to come. That realization, settling down in myself, within myself. But yeah, basically, that all of my experiences have made me what I am today, and I can speak this confidently. Still not, I'm not showing my face, but I am. Yeah, I am. I am doing a lot of things. Never mind. So, yeah. So basically, what this is one of my missions. This is one of my tasks. This is one of my many, many works that I have here to do, is to make other people feel that they're not alone in this world if they're going through a lot of stuff that is not easy to handle. And uh, that is what I do through my writings. That is what I try to give out to people through my tarot readings, through my psychic guidance helplines, and help sessions. And now I have discovered this YouTube live. This is quite a nice place. It is almost like it's a radio channel, as if you're tuning in, and I just speak my heart out. It is almost, what they call nowadays as podcasts. But podcasts are, I guess, podcasts, two people have to be there, right? Somebody questions and somebody answers. I think this is a solo podcast, or it may not be that also. So this is my way of a podcast. And no, this marriage and all that, that's a very conservative, that's That's traditional again. Let's not go into. I'm not going into that right now. That is a different topic that needs to be taken up. That needs a lot of in-depth talking to also. So what I was basically, the thought that I had in mind was telling people, whoever will come across this live, I don't know how YouTube manages this. If it is shown publicly, I have no idea now. I think it gets locked or something, whatever. So life is actually a series of experiences, and from these experiences and happenings, we get to know who we are. And once you get to who you actually are, there is nothing that can stop you from becoming your best version. And it doesn't mean you do not feel sad, or you do not see anybody doing wrong things or harming you, or you harming others. No, it doesn't magically change anything and everything. But what it does is, it brings you closer to yourself, and the more closer to yourself you are, the more you closer to source or God, whichever type you want to believe in, or the universe. If you straight, you can connect to the source that created the universe, it's fine. Because you yourself, we ourselves are the co-creators of the life that we choose to live. So once we know who we are, nobody can actually really play with us. Otherwise, life will give us some or the other uh, incidents that are shaped in a way so as to make you learn a lesson. It will keep coming in circles. And learning and healing, these are circular, cyclical processes. Nothing is linear. Like it's not like you do something and then it's done and the chapter is closed and then it doesn't come back again. No, it is not like that. And having said that, time is also not linear. Though we measure time as past, present, future, something we cannot go back to the past and all that. Of course, we cannot go back to the past, but and what we can do is, we can be present. We need to be present in the present, right now, that is, and enjoy that moment and do whatever we think we can do in this moment. See, at one moment we cannot do everything, right? So uh, of course the will, our will is within ourselves. This is what I was telling. If you are very much connected to yourself, you will be able to control that. If you are scattered, if your thoughts and your energy is scattered in a lot many other places, it is not easy. But the answer always lies within us, ourselves. Everything we are looking for, we are looking about, we are questioning others, or we are looking outside, answers are all within us. You need to know yourself very well and accept all parts of yourself. This is what I have always thought. If somebody, for example, does a bad thing like unaliving somebody, something, it's like what we think, this person shouldn't be doing this. It shouldn't have it. Why did they do this like this? If that person is clear with them, by within themselves, that I have done this and this is my logic, this is my motive, that person is, that's a fair and free person. Because somebody who can own up what they're doing, that person has guts. But somebody who does something they know that is not really nice and that can harm others, and then they go about beating the bush, I'm not like that, I don't do that. That is a coward. That person is, sorry to say, they are like not in a very advanced position. So the thing is, you need to be very much in tune with yourself. The more in tune you are with yourself, the more knowledge this world has to offer will open in front of you. And this, my dear friends, my dear listeners, this is not in, everything is not in books. And I'm not saying it is not in books. I myself have learned a lot of stuff from reading itself. And nowadays we have our digital modes of learning also via Google and via AI and all that. You can go, you can keep on taking in information, but the thing is, there are still some lines of information, streams of information, which are, it's it's like it's in the clouds, it's in the ethers. You will access it only after you break through a certain level, and that is fascinating, and that is not accessible to all. That's all I would like to say. um, yeah, yeah, healing is actually, as I said earlier, it's a circular process, it's a cyclical process. It is not something that will happen once and then you're like, wow, class is over and I've graduated. Now it doesn't work like that. Thank you, Tohid, and nice talking to you too. um, so this is why I have thought of starting this little talking thing on YouTube, because I know there are people who will connect, or who are maybe even thinking the same thoughts, and they don't know who to talk to, so somehow they'll connect. That is what happens when I do my tarot sessions, tarot card readings, and people come and tell me, wait, I've been waiting for you only, like the things you've said. So it is a blessed life that I have now, and I am very thankful that, despite all the whatever happened in my life, despite all the sadness I felt, and I didn't quit, and I waited till these times have come into my life now, and I can really connect with people. And even if one person is has some help, or has, feels okay about their life, and they're thinking, okay, fine, I'll do it also. That is a huge blessing for me. That's what I've always wanted to do, to help people. To help people, you don't have to always have money and give them stuff. It's not like that. It is also very necessary. Money, relationship with money is also very important. But what is also there is that you can be kind to persons you can see visibly struggling, or maybe you don't even know what is going on in their lives. Just give them a smile or talk to them nicely, and just just be there, and just that's it. Because people actually are very conceited and wicked also. They always have something or the other, their own plans, agendas going on. You can't it's never mind. So that's why I try to be more giving from my side. That's all. But of course, I now know that not everybody is nice. So I don't be not let's be not nice to everybody like that. But yeah, okay. So wow, it's almost like half an hour and all. I'll take off now. Bye bye, and please take care. And always be happy. And there's sadness and melancholy is not to be there in your life, because you were sent on this earth, on this planet, on this in this world, to be happy, lively, and be the best version that you can be of yourself. Be love, be light, be cheerful, and spread cheer everywhere. Spread cheerfulness everywhere. And may you have a blessed Monday and a good month. Bye bye.